Works great until it doesn't. Oddly enough, sounds like the catchphrase of my car, but it's actually the catchphrase of the liquid cooling submachine gun in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. What's up, YouTube? Zero here, and today I have a legendary gun review of the liquid cooling in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. In this video, I'll go through the overview of the liquid cooling that I have, then I'll get into some more gameplay, and I'll talk about the liquid cooling's perks. I'll tell you where you can grind to get a liquid cooling drop. And then at the end of the video, I'll go through Fate or Hate, where I'll say if you're fated to have this gun in your arsenal or if you're going to hate it and should sell it right away. Just a reminder, if you do enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because it does really help out me and my channel. Without further ado, let's get into the overview. So I have the flooding liquid cooling of impatience, and I am extremely impatient, so it works out very well. The damage is at 584 multiplied by 2. The accuracy is at 50%, handling is at 60%. The repair time is 3.5 seconds. Fire rate's 8.89 per second, and the shots to break is 2. And this has cooling damage, of course liquid cooling, for 582 damage per second with an 18% chance. Mine's enchanted, after action skill start. Gain spell cooldown rate of 50% and plus 1 additional spell projectile for 5 seconds. Mine has increased critical hit damage by 10%, plus 71% gun damage, 21% fire rate increase. Minus 21% gun accuracy, 20% weapon charge speed increase, consumes 2 ammo per shot, plus 25% melee damage and a 2.5 times zoom. I know that's a lot. My gun has a lot going on, of course. It's the flooding liquid cooling of impatience. So now that we've gone through the overview of this liquid cooling, and of course it's a Skulldugger, and Skulldugger's MO is that you do not have a reload, they just break. And that plays perfectly with the perk of this gun. Critical hits for the liquid cooling cool the weapon to prevent overheating, which allows you to fire longer. If you continually get critical hits, you will not break your gun and you will not have to reload. So that's a really cool perk of the liquid cooling, arguably one of the best in the game. So if you can continually hit those crits, you won't have to worry about breaking your gun, which is absolutely awesome. In terms of elemental damage, the liquid cooling only comes in 1. It is cooling, so it only deals frost damage. If you do want to grind for this gun, head over to the Ancient Obelisk in the Crackmass Cove, and you're going to have to defeat Lycia. So remember, Ancient Obelisk, Crackmass Cove, defeat Lycia, and hopefully you could get this dropped. I'm pretty sure I got this as a drop from the end of a Chaos run as well. So of course, it works great until it doesn't. Really fits well with the liquid cooling. You're getting a bunch of critical hits, you don't have to worry about your gun breaking, and then for whatever reason you stop getting crits and you have to break your gun and fix it. The liquid cooling is a very fun gun. For those of you who love getting crits and aim for those crits, you really focus on them, this is going to be a gun for you. Of course, Skulldugger guns in general are extremely fun to use. You don't have to reload. And this gun in particular, getting a bunch of crits on the screen, you can see my gun is not breaking. I don't have to worry about fixing it, and I can continually fire, especially at hordes of enemies. It works out really well, or when you're facing a boss and you can continually hit those crits. Now, is this gun fated to be in your arsenal, or are you going to hate it and trash it? This gun is absolutely fantastic. Hitting crits and not having to break your gun and fix it allows you to stay in the fight longer, and you can honestly get a ton of stretches where you never have to worry about breaking your gun. You may have to worry about your ammunition because you're going to continually fire, and you saw the accuracy wasn't amazing, at least on my gun anyway, at 50%. You can run through ammo fairly quickly with this gun. However, the gun allows you to stay in the fight. You don't have to worry about it breaking or normal guns that reload, and you can just go to town on your enemies. The sight that I have on this gun is absolutely fantastic as well. This is a gun that I absolutely recommend you keeping and trying out because you're probably going to love it as much as I do. But let me know in the comments section if you've unlocked this gun. I recommend using it. It's one of my favorite guns so far. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Until next time, peace.